Today I am going to present the topic on concepts of women empowerment. Now, in this topic, there are two words: women and empowerment. First, we will deal with the empowerment. What is the meaning of empowerment? And then we will talk about the women empowerment. So, when we talk about the empowerment, it has three closely related concepts. Agency, this is processes by which choices are made and put into effect. Resources, the medium through which agency is exercised. And the achievement, that is outcome. Now, when we talk about agency, there are two types of agency. Power to, where the person has the ability to make his own choices even if the opposition exists, and power over, the capacity of some actors to override the agency of others through, for example, the exercise of authority or the use of violence and other forms of coercion. So, agency basically gives us the ability to make choice and challenge the power. Resources, it is a medium through agency it is exercised, and different institutions distributes the resources. So it depends on the ability to define priorities and enforce claims. Equally, it is also equally important that it defines the term on which resources are made available. It could be financial resources, it could be educational resources, it could be natural resources, so several types of resources I mean here. So within institutions, some are privileged, some are not. Achievements, if we have agency and access to resources, it makes us capable. So then we achieve, sometimes we fail also. So whether women laborers take up wage employment as a distress cell of labor, or they take up as new opportunity and self-reliance, that also depends on what kind of agency they are exercising and what kind of resources they are accessing. So these three concepts are interrelated, and these three concepts together actually create a transformative agencies in us. So the institutional transformation also happening from the individual transformation, from individual to collective agency, from private negotiation to public action, and informal sphere to the formal arenas. So true empowerment, we mean that structural transformation. Now, we need to think about what do we mean by women empowerment. What are the sources of empowerment for the women? First of all, we get agency, or we build agency in us by accessing the education. So access to education is a source of empowerment. Then when we have the agency and when we are accessing the resources, we also get a resource by accessing to paid work. So that is another source of empowerment. And access to political representation is also gives us a lot of strong part in a political process to develop a state, right? So these are the sources of empowerment for the women. So whenever we are talking about the women empowerment, we need to think about from a three aspects or three dimensions of the empowerment, that is agency, resources, and what we are going to achieve. And when we talk about the women empowerment, we need to see that how women are going to achieve these three things all together to create a transformative agency in them. So this is the, in a nutshell, what we mean by women empowerment. Thank you.